Alright, what's up? I'm taking off a 1996 Audi A4 steering wheel. It's A4 Quattro. I've looked on the internet for a while, trying to figure it out. Now, there's a video that shows usually almost the right kind of deal, but anyway, there's a bolt here and here in the back of the steering wheel. As soon as you loosen those up, you can pull this forward. Now what I've run into is there is a small red attached to a black. Sorry if this video is crummy, but I'm actually learning as I go along here. And basically the bolts in the back here are T30s, and a lot of people online have been saying to use 6mm Allen head wrenches, and that doesn't work. I think the guy before me that had this stripped them out. Obviously I needed a whole new deal here, and this is busted up. So I got a replacement, a whole brand new one. So T30 in the back, shoot it that way. You know, lefty loosey, righty tighty, and eventually they'll both pop off. One of them was stripped, and I managed to get it in. So I used one of these guys. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty bent up, the whole thing, and it didn't give way. The one before that broke, and I got an extra one just in case. And so what I'm going to do now is try to pry off this little red connector. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see it, but that guy right there, that red one, and you can't see it, but there's a little slit right in there. I'm going to stick a screwdriver in there, a small flathead, and see if I can pop that out. And if not, I don't know, maybe I'll have to undo all 4 of these other torque bits that are around there, and I don't know, I'll let you know. Okay, I loosened up 4 bolts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's this airbag unit sensor, which I disconnected, and then there's this brown, well, this copper colored brown wire. It's connected in the back here, but that can actually stay. Well, I might have to remove it. And there's a red one here that connects to here, and the black one from here to there, which is a clip right here. And then the airbag sensor, the center one right there in the middle. And I just have to remove those and see what happens here. Alright, so far so good. I got the airbag out, the little assembly that was around, removed all the connectors, removed the top here, this front top assembly cover deal. There's a bolt here and here, it's a screwdriver, and then there's a 4mm bolt underneath here. But I'm not really worried about that right now, because I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow, because this one is a 24mm, and I only have with me a 23 and a 25 and a 26. Go figure. The only one I did need. Anyway, I'll have to buy one, because I actually thought I had one, but I guess I don't know where it's at. And I can't drive the car right now since all this is dismantled, and I'll have to get a ride tomorrow. But it doesn't look like it's too much further along here. So as you notice, I put the star here, 2 red slashes, 2 black ones, so you'll know which way the steering wheel goes on, so you don't flip it upside down or anything. And the wheels are straight. And I think that's it so far. So that's it. It's getting along here. You can see that I can actually get to this guy right here. This thing is totally screwed up, and there should be a couple bolts up here holding the whole mechanism in as soon as I pop this out. But I want to note this whole deal here, this ground. There was a red cable that came out from the back of the mechanism here that plugged into here. For some reason, I don't know if this thing is just, see how it just did that? It's just kind of playing around in there. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but I want to take note of it. It's a little clip here, and there's another end. It's probably this piece there or there, and I want to make note of that. And then it's behind the nut there, and so yeah, that's pretty much it so far. All in all, it took me about an hour or so, and I should have been done, but like I said, I didn't have this nut. I mean this 24 millimeter, and it's already getting late, so anyway. Okay, what I've done was take off this nut here, 24 millimeter. Thing just popped right off. Anyway, there's a connection here that goes to here. I just want to make note of that you can't pull the steering wheel out until you get this pulled off. And this black one here loops around to this red connection. I don't know if I can get this thing off though. I don't know if you can see that right there. I just gotta disconnect that whole thing, and then I should be scot-free, and I should be able to pull this thing out. And yeah, it was kind of a pain in the ass at first, but I think I can figure it out. Anyway, I just want to make note of that, so when I'm putting it back together, I don't sit around and dick around forever. Okay, as you see so far, I've gotten the wheel off. It's over there. I had two connections, one here, and there's a clip right there. You have to be careful not to break that. And it clips into the back, and then this guy here. And then I marked it here earlier so I can put it back together. And then I marked it up here, these two lines, black and red. So when I put this whole this assembly back together, it'll be straight. But now, this is already loose. I took out one screw, but okay. The thing is, I might have to I can't seem to get the wheel out any further, so I'm gonna have to unbolt this little hinge deal at the bottom. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, then that should come out further. Hold on a second. Okay, I finally got it all out. Disconnected this, and it's right here. So now I got the finished product. I just gotta take the old broken one off and attach this new one on there, which shouldn't be too hard, I don't think, because this other one still works. And then got all that junk out there. So finally got it done. Now comes the fun part. Okay, here's the new one, and then here's the old one. So I'm gonna have to take this off and then transfer it over to this guy. It looks like it's just two screws, maybe this one and this one. I just want to take note of everything that's holding it together. So this screw I took off from the steering wheel, and then this one will loosen this whole thing up, and there should be another one on this side back here, right there. So make sure they line up correctly, make sure it's the right part, and they look identical. This one works, but this one is obviously, you can tell it's broken, so I will just take this screw out and the other one on the other end, and then it looks like they connect here, but I don't think that's going to be a screw or anything, so put that back together, and then I should be done. Cool. There it is, new one all put together. 2 bolts, that's it. Everything works the way it should. There's the old one, all shitty. And then I don't know, I marked this up, but I don't know if you really need to worry about that, because it's already lined up in there. Oh, I don't want to break that. Okay, bam, I'm going to go put it back in.